guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel Ships and Port. Today's news: as SEACOR Jackup platform capsized in Louisiana waters, 12 missing. USA Nicolay Torkin News April 14, 2021 5:33 a.m. Post views, 2,587 Jackup platform SEACOR Power was caught in rough weather and capsized some 5 nanometers south of Port Forcon, Louisiana's southernmost port, Gulf of Mexico, in the afternoon April 13, with 18 personnel on board. As of 04:00 at April 14, 6 people were rescued. SAR is ongoing with joint efforts of New Orleans and Houston Coast Guard. Jackup platform SEACOR Power, IMO 8,765,682, GT 2,276, built 2002, Flag USA. 1 person was found dead on the surface, and a search effort continues for 12 people who are still missing, officials said during a Wednesday news conference. 6 people had already been rescued and safely transported to shore. The vessel was the 129-foot liftboat SEACOR Power, according to Armand Batista, a spokesman for SEACOR Marine, which owns the vessel. Coast Guard Captain Will Watson told reporters that a crew of 19 was aboard the vessel when it departed at 1:30 p.m. Tuesday. SEACOR Marine had told the Post that 18 people were aboard when it capsized. Asked about the prospect of finding those still missing, Watson said officials remain hopeful. The Coast Guard first received an alert from an emergency beacon from the SEACOR Power at about 4:30 p.m. Tuesday as the ship foundered about 8 miles off Port Forcon, a coastal town nearly 100 miles south of New Orleans. Watson said that at the time of the incident, there were 80 to 90 miles per hour winds, 7 to 9 foot seas and extremely limited visibility. That's challenging under any circumstance. We don't know the degree to which that contributed to what happened, but we do know those are challenging conditions to be out in a maritime environment, he added. Watson said details of the vessel's mission and why it might have continued amid challenging conditions is under investigation. He said authorities are communicating with survivors and the company. We're focused on the search and rescue effort more than anything right now, but those details will come out in the days and weeks ahead as we learn more about what went on, Watson said. The Tuesday incident occurred as a slow-moving complex of intense thunderstorms, which had unleashed damaging gusts around New Orleans that toppled trees and damaged roofs, moved over the Gulf of Mexico. The National Weather Service issued a special marine warning for coastal waters around Port Forcon at 3:57 p.m., warning that severe thunderstorms could produce gusts of at least 39 miles per hour, 34 knots, and large hail. Boats could sustain damage or capsize. Make sure all on board are wearing life jackets, the warning stated. Return to safe harbor if possible. A ship in the Gulf headed for Port Forcon recorded a gust of 117 miles per hour, 102 knots, according to Peyton Malone, a meteorologist for WWL-TV, the CBS affiliate in New Orleans. A weather buoy at Grand Isle, about 15 miles to the northeast, clocked a gust of 75 miles per hour and tropical storm force winds, of at least 39 miles per hour, lasting for about an hour. The intensity and duration of high winds appeared to be linked to a phenomenon known as a wake low, a small-scale zone of low pressure that can flank strong thunderstorm complexes. This allowed seas to build higher than they would have otherwise. It's been a crazy day meteorological with very impactful winds from both a line of thunderstorms and a long-duration strong wind event due to a wake low, wrote the Weather Service office serving the area around New Orleans on Tuesday night. Severe weather was continuing to affect southern Louisiana and adjacent waters Wednesday. The Weather Service highlighted the region for an elevated risk of both severe thunderstorms and flash flooding. A bulletin issued at 9:14 a.m. Wednesday cautioned that the area could see 3 to 5 inches of rain through 3 p.m. In a discussion Wednesday morning, the Weather Service wrote that weather pattern was very similar to Tuesday's but that severe thunderstorm winds should not be quite as widespread. Watson said even with reports of challenging weather Tuesday, we did not anticipate the weather that we saw. He said that crews were actively searching, even as difficult conditions continued into Wednesday, with up to 8-foot seas. "I won't tell you those conditions can be challenging, but we are out there and we are committed to this search and rescue effort," he said. Archie Chason III, the Lafourche Parish president, told the Post on Wednesday morning that some family members of those on board the capsized vessel had arrived at Port Forcon on Tuesday night. SEACOR is coordinating communication with families and next of kin, according to the Coast Guard.